is 8 a.m. and time for the Good Morning Net. Net meets daily, Sunday through Saturday. On the W9UR repeater located in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. It is for the purpose of good fellowship and message handling. It is open to all licensed operators. Control this morning is Bruce, W9UUB from Algoma. Order of check-ins. First will be mobile in short time, and then Echo Lincoln Crossband, and then finally VHF stations. Please note, with a paper and pencil, who you follow and who you proceed. If you miss a check-in, please wait. We will do another call. You know all about the repeater. Please allow it to drop completely to ensure you get a full 3-minute turn. Okay, first up, any emergency or priority announcements, please call W9UUB. Hearing nothing, I want to say hello to K9HJL. I sure hope he's listening. I hope Connie's listening, but good morning, folks. Okay, short time and mobile, please give me a shout. W9UUB.
A9ARZ, mobile. 906, short time.
Morning, fellas. First up will be Kevin, K9ARZ, and then over to N9OSF. Good morning, Larry. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Bruce. W9UUB. This is K.
Well, something happened there. Bad or something. But you take a turn, Larry, and then send it back to Kevin.
W9UUB. 10 Yeah, 34 degrees out, cloudy. I know, the weather is supposed to be cloudy all day, but now they changed it. It's supposed to rain later on today. So we'll see. Gotta be heading. I got the trucks up to haul the liquid stuff. Can't get to the work, but that's what we all call it. That's the word. With your farmer. But then from there, go to the woods. I gotta take some soldiers on it. And they're ready for next weekend. And then I got hopefully get help. I don't know if that's going to help or Randy. We got to take all those tomato cages and pepper cages down. There's going to be about a little over 120, 130 peppers in the cages. We all mixed it in the tomatoes. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of work to get them out. Then sighting rifle. And then from there, I wanted to start cleaning the garage doors. The leaves are blowing all over the place, and even with the garage doors open, staying. And also leaves right there. Now we're having everybody over. I think Thursday is about 12 or 13 on Thanksgiving, and Friday kids are coming up because summer one of the daughters there from Nebraska and her family. So it's about both days. It'll be about 25 or 28 people. So half Thursday and half Friday. So I'm trying to help Jackie a little bit. Then Monday is back into work. So hauling that liquid stuff. So that's what I got planned. So. Otherwise, not much. And I think good morning, buddy. I turn right over you, Kevin. Oh, yeah, we all went out for fish last night, too. So it's another couple of rings. So we had a good time there. So I think good morning, buddy. And I'll turn it back over to you, Kevin. I don't know if their battery's dying or not. So I'll turn right over to you, Kevin. K9ARZ. This is 10 Good morning, everybody. That's listening out there. I just, at least right now it's starting to warm up. It was 29 earlier, now it's up to 35 degrees. So go ahead, Kevin. You can hear us. Go ahead. Then good morning, everybody. Sir Larry, N9OSF. This is KA9ARZ. Very good morning to all. Looks like HT has used some batteries bombed out there, so another grab HT in the car. So I'll do the Bruce reset, make sure I'm getting into the repeater. 9ARZ returning there in the parking lot of Walmart. I was going to go out fishing this morning on this Veterans Day and Bruce Joke Saturday, but when I got to the stone quarry, like Bay Ship was tinkering around with doing some testing, had a couple of tugboats out there, and long and short of it, the boats in the area and what they're doing kind of upsetting any fish that might be in the vicinity, and anticipated, of course, this time of year, virtually no vehicles in the parking lot, and there's virtually parking lot full in the spot, right by the pier where I fish, so decided against that, so heading out and doing some shopping. So I guess maybe one thing could get is some batteries for the other HT, the realistic HT that bombed out here. So anyhow, looks like got some rain overnight. The ground is wet, even though not a whole lot of wind going on here. I'm going to be holding off on the leaf break until the ground dries up, and hopefully can get a bunch to the curbside today. So hope to take advantage of the warming trend that's supposed to be in the forecast. This might be one of the last weekends to get the leaves going before flurries start flying. Yeah, hard to believe with weather in the forecast, possibly 50s, maybe even warmer. That's for me December 3 weeks from now. But enjoy the nice weather while it's here. So back to next control, the orator of the Bruce Jokes, W9 UUB. This is KA9 ARZ. Good morning.
Hey, I see 5 Echolink stations. Any crossband out there, please call W9 UUB. Okay, hearing none. VHF stations, your turn next.
This is Kilo Alpha Niner, Whiskey Alpha Romeo.
W9 OBB.
9 UPE.
Alpha Bravo 9, November.
Net control. Kilo Charlie 9, Lima November Zulu. Tom and Kiwanis, good morning.
Okay, bottom of the order. So, first up will be Michelle, K9GU. Michelle, you're going to send it over to Larry. Just remember Larry. KB9DIP. Then G1AEU. Damien, AG9P. And finally, Cynthia, AA9 Victor. Then over to the other folks, Artie First, WAR, KMA, Holy B, UPE, November, and LNZ. Did I miss anyone? Like that. Boy, things are flowing nicely this morning. Okay. It's better to be healthy than wise. Being sick costs money, but you can be dumb for free. A young actor was talking to his father, Dad, I got my first part in a play. I play the part of a married man who's been married for 30 years. Dad says, well, keep at it. Someday you'll get a speaking role. 2 guys were cruising the back road. One says, Tiger Woods, isn't he famous? The other guy says, yeah, he's a golfer, Well, he's got a brother that's in jail. Why do you say that? Well, I see all these signs saying, free firewood. Okay. There you go. Okay, back to Michelle. K9GU, W9UUB, how are things in Appleton?
Very much, K9UUB, good morning.
kind of a little strange. It's definitely overcast in here, and there is also a very thin white layer on the houses nearby. It looks like snow, but it's not snow. It's some sort of a condensation of water on the roofs and so on. So, as I said, it looks like snow, but it's so thin, it is not snow in here, but it's a chance. And the weather also. Temperature is 30, and the pressure is 36.41, and the humidity is 93% in here. So that's the appearance of the weather in here for now in here. We don't have any big intention in here this one, but sometime around 11 o'clock there will be a ceremony in here for the veterans in here, and it'll probably be very interesting, and it'll be consisting of music and so on. So we'll probably have to attend. We don't have to, but we intend to attend. The two words sound the same. This ceremony in here for the veterans in here, so it will be something interesting. I have seen some things about the veterans many years ago, and so I remember a little bit. It can be an interesting matter to watch and to participate to some extent in here. That's about as much as I have to say right now, and I'll pass it on to the W9 VIP. Good morning to you. This is K9GU. All of you have a good day.
Thank you, Michelle. I see Alan's in there, and Damien, and the effervescent Cynthia. Well, there's not much at the radio ranch today. It was down to 27 last night. Another frost all over the golf course on the grass. They're still playing. You know, they play in the winter. They play with the orange ball. It's in the snow. It goes in, and they got to dig for it. And of course, there's nothing but laughter. I can hear nothing but laughter coming from these guys, so they must be pretty juiced up to go out there. Pretty juiced up with antifreeze. But they have a good time, and that's all. Of course, there's no carts or nothing. They got to lug their one driver probably in one iron with them. I mean, who putts in the snow? But anyway, that's the way it is here. I got sunshine on a cloudy day now. I've got my radio back, and not only John, HJL, but GCL, our buddy in California, who may be hibernating in his cave, and of course the ever-present Al. Haven't heard from Al in a while, at least I haven't. KB9DIP over to, Bruce, I'm sorry to screw you up. Your jokes are pretty good. I like it when you gotta laugh at your own stuff. I do too. I like that. But Bruce, I'm sorry, I'm gonna screw up the order. I have no idea who's next. It's either Alan, Cynthia, or Damien, and maybe one of them will pick it up. KB9DIP.
Well, it was 1:30 in the morning, Sally. Something up. Oh, dear. It was very early in the morning. I was something of big, but I didn't. It's true to now. You start this in early morning, not night time. By the way, I looked at some Illinois Railroad night yesterday, very interesting, and thank you for the detail. So, it's an overcast morning, really, almost a November one, a nice fight. Well, over to you, Damien. C1AU.
AG9P, Green Bay. Last night we all went to the hilltop and I managed to get all of the walleye down. More fish than you should eat, but I did it. And Tiger Woods has recovered from his injuries and he's going to be golfing again. And I guess that's enough. AG9P over to Cynthia.
AG9P, this is AA9BZ. Well, that was a pretty lame transmission. We got the standard poodle edition here today. We're with my mom, having a nice breakfast. And it was a rough week. If people could just quit using drugs, honestly. So I got to do my first revocation where you revoke their probation so they go back to having to serve their sentences, and there's just oodles and oodles and oodles of paperwork. But nonetheless, today we're going to head over to Kewanee quick and pick up the Corvette from the service, and then we've got the Bay Area Daylily group for luncheon at noon, and then we have a nice presentation in the afternoon. Bruce, I like the free firewood. That was very cute. I think that's how it went, right? Very cute. Other than that, I guess I'll send it on over to you, Artie, and happy Veterans Day. Thank you all for your service. AA9BB over to KA9WAR. Good morning, Artie.
Alpha 9, Victor. This is Kilo Alpha 9er, Wisconsin Amateur Radio. Thank you, Cynthia, and good morning, everyone. And thank you for the Veterans Day salutations. Yesterday I was missing because I was at one in Peshtigo High School, and they honored me probably only because I was the only World War II veteran there. Anyway, here in Peshtigo, it's 38 degrees and overcast. And for those of you that watch YouTube, I just wonder how many of you watch Carolina Prostenko. KC9KMA, this is KA9WAR. Good morning, Joan.
Thank you, Artie, and I do not know anything about the YouTube you just mentioned. Just a reminder, I don't know if it's going to be true with all this rain in the forecast. Northern Lights again for Sunday, maybe. Goodness sakes, what's up with this forecast? They said no rain for 5 days, and now it's chances, 40%, etc. So I was going to have a skid steer come over and do some more today, but we got 0.03 of an inch of rain, and I have seen what a mess a little bit of rain on bare dirt makes for a cleanup for that guy, so I do not expect him to call. We watched a buck nose to the ground, just racing through the front yard, side yard, backyard, and so we send a picture around to the two adjoining neighbors, and he had been through their front yard 5 minutes after the two does. Well, there you go. And so then I Googled various facts about mating and fertility and such for deer, and who knew that a deer, likely a buck, can impregnate up to like 12 deer a year. However, if he's mating frequently, it can stunt the growth of his antlers the following year. This is a word to the wise, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I'll just wait for the go-round. But here's the other thing on Veterans Day. Jeff and I watched a PBS show about the Wisconsin Soldiers' Home near Milwaukee. What an amazing facility this is and was. And we wonder if, especially Bruce and maybe Artie, have heard of it. It's been around for years and years and years. Okay, since the Civil War, that's a lot. And provides amazing services, housing and counseling and addiction, et cetera, et cetera. Really quite a phenomenal space. And it used to be called an asylum back when the word was appropriate. A pastoral, beautifully landscape setting. So interesting to read about that, hear about that. So, uncharacteristically over to OBB. Good morning to you, KC9 KMA.
Good morning, Joan. Thank you. And thanks to Bruce for picking up the net this morning and entertaining us with his joke of the week. This is W9OBB Green Bay. Good two the last time I looked. About 28 when I got up. And, boy, well, last night, I don't know, I really was tired out. So I was in bed a little after 8 o'clock last evening. And, boy, slept right through the night, straight up until the alarm went off this morning. So I was really working hard yesterday afternoon on my model Chris-Craft runabout model boat, and got quite a bit of it. Well, if you look at it from the time I started until the time I did, it doesn't look like a lot, but boy, there sure was a lot of work involved. And so I am making progress on it. And let's see, what else was I going to mention? Something here. Oh, after the kids moved back from moved to here from Europe, I got the oldest one a magazine, a weekly magazine. It's a version of the week news magazine that I've gotten for years. I just love it. And they publish a companion magazine for children called The Week Junior. And the last I heard, my 12-year-old granddaughter is really enjoying that magazine, and it keeps her up with all the events, with the world, and so on and so forth. And I always get an email every Saturday, and it tells me what came in the last issue, or the next issue. And it always includes a recap of the stories that are in there, the articles that are in there, and then it says, ask your child how many species of birds live in North America. There's always a question regarding the last magazine, so I try to do that. She's on guard for that now, so I'm always armed with that question. So, well, let's turn it over to my brother Brad and find out what's going on over there in Howard, just north of Green Bay. KD9 UPE, this is your brother Rick, W9OBE. Good morning to all.
W9OBB. Good morning, Rick, and good morning to all on the net this morning. This is Kilo Delta 9 Uniform Papa Echo. It sounds as though the Erdmans weren't represented on the choo-choo net again last night then, because we were busy entertaining and being entertained company again this weekend, and just had a really wonderful time last night watching old-time TV, George and Wheezy and Barney Miller and the boys, and then I watched some the Johnny Carson show on Antenna TV. So we had a really nice time, and went out for fish, and had a good. Boy, I had some shrimp that they were so large I haven't seen anything like that in a long time. 8 pieces of shrimp. And thank you, Artie, for your service and all the veterans on the net. Thank you again on this Veterans Day.
Yeah, and the weather is a little different this morning. The television was still showing 27. Rick said he saw 28 early this morning, and but I'm up in the 30s. But I'm on a window on the backside of the house, so it's out of the sun when I refer to it as the backside. So warming up out there, and I was going to see if I could get a few things done, maybe outdoors today, but we'll see about that. Take a look and see if the rain is around or whatever. So good to hear everyone this morning, and good to wake up to the net here. And with that, then we will turn it over to John, 89NN. Good morning. This is K89UPE.
Hi, good morning to everybody, and good morning net from John, 89NN in Beulah, Northwest Florida, Michigan, straight across the pond from Algoma, 9 miles inland. And let's see, 37.3 degrees this morning with the north wind at 0 miles an hour. Do have some clouds that are in the area. Doesn't look like we're going to get much of any precipitation. We might get a little bit of drizzle, but that would be about it, I think, for the day. So it should be not too bad of a day today. Certainly nothing on the lighting map anywhere near, and solar flux index is at 144. Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans that served in any way to help keep us free and all of that. Very much appreciated. Let's see. Woke up this morning and saw that my computer had turned itself off. So I turned it on and said that it had no internet connection. And Windows had a try a self-repair link that I clicked. And that didn't work. And I tried that a couple of times. So turned the computer back off and back on, and when it rebooted, it came back to that link, and then I tried it one more time, and then it finally did repair the components that I needed software repair, and reestablished my internet connection, so that's kind of a good thing. Not too much going on today, probably going to be still doing some more organizing, getting my desk down to the point where I'm going to probably be able to do some projects on it. I've come to the point where I've got a lot of business cards and CDs and various connector cables and that sort of thing to find little places for. So I'm still in the process of organizing. With that, I guess it's over to, let me check my net. No, it's KC9LN Zulu from 89 and John and Beulah. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you, sir, and hopefully good weather across the pond there. KC9LN Zulu here. Good morning to all. It was 30, 31 when I got up this morning. It's about mid-30s right now with a very light breeze and sunshine sky, so we'll see how long this lasts. Noticed on some of the news this morning that the harbor in Kiwani at the outer edge is having some reconstruction of some kind, so I'll be watching that all the time. And got my ISS camera up and running again, and waiting just for it to get to a sunny area to see what's down here on Earth. Other than that, not much else really new to report. It was working fine. One of the family members called me yesterday and took the voicemail, no issues. So that's worked fine, so that's good too. And other than that, again, walking around my deck this morning, opened the door and he knew I was coming to meet the boss. But other than that, not much else happened here. So hey, everybody take care. Have a good day. Thanks for running the net there. And hopefully all of us stay warm. Although it is supposed to get warm for the next 4 or 5 days. So we'll see. KC9LN will turn you back to head control. Good morning to all. KC9KMA.
Joan.
Well, sorry to jump the line for this comment, but the guy's going to do this exterior work, so I need to leave. But I wanted to echo your greeting to the end of the household, to John and Connie, and I had more to add to the list. Rita is perhaps listening because her family's in town, and Al and Sandy, we're thinking of you, and then Bill, we haven't heard from since the thought blood pressure was running high, and has been AWOL quite some time, and Bill, we heard about IY, and so I will just throw those virtual readings out to you, and hopefully grab them somehow. And I wanted to make you laugh out loud about the speaking role actor joke, and I don't understand a thing about it. Back to you, Bruce. Thanks for the butt.
You have to be a chef. That's all I might say. And I really like to fix the best out of one day, make the best out of it. She appreciates your feedback. I mean, I knew the old soldier party. I'm in the program, and it's really interesting. I know that area, the one the baseball stadium and all that stuff, but I remember way in that neighborhood. So, yeah, it was really kind of, story like trips to the building, the upkeep, and the tidiness of the area. What else do? I'm looking forward to that. I got something on my list today. I got something on this list today. And I have come to your room. We'll go into that. So, let's put that back on the order and we'll give it a shot. We'll have enough comments. First of all, if there's anybody else like to join the online right now, if anybody like to join the recording, give me a shout. W9, if you're a more than one problem. Thanks, Michelle. I got the email read. And I don't know what that's like to me. The last thing I got to worry about is campus for us. Your turn, Alan. TV98 clear.
Yeah, they get 90, this is A90. Yeah, so that's a little cloudy. So, we've got some leaves to do, but that probably won't be till tomorrow. And I do have a few tulips left to plant. Last weekend I lost the whole day. I had what started out as a blister on one of my toes from dancing at a wedding. And it got infected with the staph infection, and I was really having a hard time with it, and I got an infusion at the ER on Sunday, and then another one Thursday? No, Thursday night. So today's really the first day I'm feeling a little better, luckily. And we just got some really good news late yesterday that on our cruise, which will start in 2 weeks, we just got upgraded to the balcony suite. So it's really a little trick is that if you book an interior room at the least possible price, and the ship cruise haven't been as full, that they give you a chance to bid for an upgrade, which we did. So we got the balconies at a greatly reduced price. So that's my travel tip for the day. A9BD, back to our lovely night control, W9UUD, and thanks for the joke, Bruce.
Cynthia, W9UUB. Well, at this time, we'll open it up for any late joiners. Anybody that'd like to join in that, and comments. First round for comments. Give me a shout, W9UUB. Okay, I guess I'm going to let you guys chat on your own if there are any comments at this time at 8:40. We're going to wrap things up and let everybody get on with their day. Thanks for joining, and we'll return the repeater back to normal amateur use, W9UUB 73.
KC9LN Zulu, KA9ARZ 14721. KA9ARZ, clear but monitoring.